I'm attending the Art Journal Festival here in Vienna, Austria. Actually, at the time I'm posting this video. This is the second year of the Art Journal Festival here in Vienna, and it's also my second time attending. You can find the videos with my experiences from last year linked below this video. So last year we were not supposed to bring any materials to encourage us to find solutions with the limited supplies we received there. And I had so many struggles with that. But this year we actually had a list of things to bring, which I want to go through with you here. So we are supposed to bring something bound, like an art journal, a sketchbook, an old book, anything like that. So I have my little art journal. If you want to see more about how I made this and what's in here, please see the video linked below, which I posted very, very recently. We are also supposed to bring something loose like sketch paper, copy paper, newspaper, any kinds of papers basically. So I added a whole bunch of papers in this little pouch. A variety of materials, a variety of colors, a variety of thicknesses. No idea what we will be doing with these, but I think I'm set. Then we're supposed to bring something colorful, so colors of our choice. These could be acrylics, watercolors, inks, anything we want. So I have a pretty good variety of colors. First of all, I found these at my local art store, and these are chalk markers, as you can see. I am surprised they do not look like chalk when I apply them. Let me show you. Let's take the pink. So they have these huge nibs. When you apply them, in my opinion, it looks nothing like chalk. Even when they dry, they just look like a marker. I mean, I do love the color. It's nice that they're so thick, but I had different expectations when it said chalk marker. But I've never used them, so I'm definitely taking these. Then I'm also taking these paint markers, mostly black and white, but also these two colors. These are the only paint markers I have. Then I'm going to take my white acrylic satin matte spray. I love this one, and I can take this outside of the studio and spray it there if I really want to. I'm also taking these oil pastels, which I hardly ever use, but I want to take advantage of being in a different environment, and hopefully that will inspire me to use materials I don't use often otherwise. Then I have this box of acrylic inks by Amsterdam. I love these a lot. Only issue with these is they take quite a long time to dry. So we'll see how much I actually use these, but I love these beautiful colors. And then I got something new. This was an impulse buy, but I hope I won't regret it. It's these artist quality watercolors. And the packaging looks like this. They are by Prima Marketing, and they have different sets. So these little sets are called Watercolor Confections, and this one is called Pastel Dreams. And they're really nice to take along. They have this ring here on the back, which I think you can either use to hold it nicely so that it won't fall out of your hand, or also to use it as a stand, I guess. It comes with this swatch paper where you can make your own swatches of the paints. It has the number and the name of the paint already on it, which is super cool. And look at these yummy colors. I am so happy with these. And then that folds out. And then I've added some more colors because this set came with 12 colors. So these 6 and these 6, and they were moving around too much, so I decided to fill up this whole thing. I had these other metallic watercolors, which I now added. So it's these 2 here and these 4. And since I didn't have any others, I just put a piece of foam in here so that everything is more or less stable in here now. I mean, these move a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was. This whole row here was free. Maybe I should mention the theme of the Art Journal Festival this year is gold and Klimt. So both totally my thing. So that's why I'm so happy to have the gold options in here as well. And then I think I will also take this Eyes Ink dye spray by Seth Apter. This one is called Gold Mine. I think this just needs to come with me. But that's not all. I have this pouch which has a pencil sharpener, my water-soluble woody pencils, a variety of colored pencils. These are not water-soluble. And these distress crayons that I was gifted. These are the only colors I have. I haven't really used these at all, but I'm curious to try these out. Love the colors. In this beautiful vintage Egyptian tin, I have some of my water-soluble wax pastels. These are the Neon Color 2s by Caran d'Ache, which I love a lot. And because that's not enough, I'm also taking some acrylic paints with me in this beautiful pouch that I recently purchased from Roxanne Evans Stout. I would love to link this for you, but unfortunately I cannot find it on her website anymore. So if you know any other place to get Roxanne's beautiful pouches, please link them below, because I'm sure more of you would love to check these out. This is the biggest version. I think there's 2 more smaller versions, and I think these are absolutely great. There are different motifs, but obviously I had to get the dragonfly one. Next on the list is something to apply media with. So for example, paintbrushes. I also took a spatula and this interesting brush here. Then I also took a pipette. Is that the name in English? Well, you know what this is, right? Then I took this here in substitute of an old credit card. I took some makeup sponges, and I'm even taking this large brayer. I don't have one of the smaller ones. I think a brayer is a good idea. Something for gluing. So I have a variety of glues here. PVA glue, a glue stick, my textile glue, art glitter glue. Oh, that's not a glue. This is a glue. My beloved matte gel by Liquitex. Something for writing. I have some markers here. Oh, I also have a water brush here that belongs to the brush category, obviously. Then I just took one pencil and a few black markers in different widths, and my only ball pen, which is like in a beautiful turquoise. I think this will work well on top of acrylic paint, for example, or wax pastels. Yeah, then the white gesso kind of goes to the category of colors, I guess. I mean, it's more like a primer, but yeah. Then something for cutting. So I'm taking these 3 scissors, fabric scissors, paper scissors, and precision scissors, as well as a craft knife. Something to make patterns, so stamps, stencils, etc. In this pouch, I have some of my handmade stamps. I hope to use some of these. Then I have some regular stamp sets. These are kind of challenging to get out of this pouch. It's a very close fit. So I'm taking these, which are from Finnabair. Then these from Stampers Anonymous and Tim Holtz. This is Faded Type CMS 397. Love, love, love these so much. Then I'm taking the Tim Holtz Field Note set. This here is a mixture. All of these mushrooms are from a Your Creative Studio box. And then I have this here, which I think is also from a Your Creative Studio box. And this is from Crafty Individuals. Then I have this set, which I've had forever, and I hardly ever use it, but I think it's so cute. It's just stitched circles in various sizes. And this is a super special one that I haven't used until now. This is the very first set of the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stamps. It's called Nature's Moments CMS 001. And I was gifted this by my very dear friend Louise Heinzel. So I am excited to finally use this one. And then I'm taking a variety of stencils. I just love stencils, so I have to take quite a few. So some of these are masks like these. This is one of my handmade stencils. This one. There's a few here from PM Artist Studio, like this one. I think this will go really well with the Klimt theme. I have these dragonfly masks. These are all from PM Artist Studio. It's another small dragonfly. There is a, what is it? Looks like a crow. A couple of moths. And a butterfly. These two, these are not from PM Artist Studio. I don't know where these are from. This is PM Artist Studio. Then I have a few Tim Holtz stencils. These are all from Action, from quite a long time ago. I don't think you can get them anymore now. Beautiful detailed mandala. This is a no name I've had forever. This one received last year at the Art Journal Festival. Might be from Stencil Girl. I don't really remember now. Each one of us got a different one. So this was the one that I got. This one I believe might be Dina Wakley. As well as this one here. This one, I don't remember where this one is from. This one I think is a no name. And we have this one, which is one of my favorite ones. I will look this up and tell you where it's from. And there's another cool one here. And here. And these are again from Action. These are more recent, but I also don't know if you can still get these. Letters and these flowers. Okay, so I just checked. So all of these, so this one, which is like my favorite one, and this one, and this one, they're all by Studio Light. And I believe they are located in the Netherlands. Then there's a few things I wanted to take which are not on the list. So for example, obviously I'm going to take some of my collage fodder. I think I will add some more, but just so you get an idea. Yeah, I'll definitely be adding more to this. Then I'm taking this acrylic block and my StazOn Jet Black ink. In this vintage camera lens container, I have some threads. A mix of bright colors and also white and black, of course, and of course gold. Then I'm taking my little needle booklet, as well as an awl, some embroidery thread, I love this pouch, it's so cute, a bone folder, some tweezers, Distress Oxide in walnut stain, including a blending tool. I'm not sure if I'm going to take more Distress Oxides. I might just take this one on the first day, and if I see that I will need more, I can take them on the second or third day. That is my advantage of living in the same city where the art festival is. Then I want to take these clamps, this tiny stapler. Then I recently saw this here on Amazon. I wanted to actually just have one of these collapsible cups for water. But then I saw this and I thought, actually, I really like the idea of this one because this has 2 chambers. So one could have the cleaner water, one could have the dirtier water, and you could put your brushes in here. So for me, this makes more sense than having just one cup. Then I made this name tag last year because we were asked to make one. So I'm going to take it again this year, even though it didn't say that in the instructions. Some gloves and a rag. And then we were asked to buy a ticket for the Belvedere Museum already in advance. So I have that ready to go. And we were also asked to bring a black and white portrait of ourselves, like head and upper body in A5 format. So I'm taking this one, which really makes me smile because this was on a vacation with my hubby. And this is in San Simeon, which is the area where Hearst Castle is. And I love it to bits. And we were just having breakfast the morning before at the beach, and I was working in my journal. So that's a super happy memory. No idea what we're going to do with this. I am super curious. Oh, and lastly, I have this apron. I just want to show you because it says I love art on it. I found this at my local art store and it's perfect. So this is a lot of stuff and I'm so happy I don't have to carry this on my shoulders this year. And in my previous vlog, which I will also link for you below, I mentioned that I was looking for a rollable craft bag to put everything in because the venue is an hour away by public transportation. I do not have a car and I really didn't enjoy schlepping my heavy bags the last few times that I was there at that studio. It was a huge challenge to find what I was looking for, and I showed you everything that I considered in that vlog that I'm linking below. And I did end up getting the yellow grocery trolley I showed in the vlog as well as the insert that I showed. But I just want to say a huge thank you to those of you who were so sweet and even offered to order the ones that I couldn't get here in Austria, to order them in the States and then to ship them to me. So again, thank you so much for those offers. I am blown away by your generosity. But I have this solution now and I think this is going to work really well because I wanted a solution where I could have the insert and lift it out and put it on my desk so that my desk would be organized. So let me first show you the yellow bag that I got. So here it is. So it's meant for groceries originally, but I think this is going to work really well. It's water resistant. It has fairly big rolls on the bottom here. Then here is a little zipper and you can pull out the handle. So then I can easily roll it on the street. It has one large compartment here in front. It has a large bag here on the side. Not sponsored in any way. And then it has one large zipper here, which opens into one large compartment. And it also has a zipper here inside, like a little extra pouch. I zoomed you out a little bit now because this is just too big to fit on camera otherwise. So I ordered this felt insert. So it has one large narrow pocket on the back. It has 3 on the front. It has one zipper inside here and then 2 more pouches here. And then I sewed these 2 handles on because I thought it would make it easier to just lift it out of that yellow bag. And then it also has this insert here, which you can add or not, but I will. And that just attaches with Velcro strips. Like this and like this. And then you can just organize everything inside. So let's do that together. So in this back outer pocket, I'm going to add my rulers, my oil pastels, my watercolors, and my wax pastels. Then let's fill these middle pockets here. So I want to put my cutting tools here, my craft knife, my awl. Then in this middle one I will add my glues. Put the gel medium in front here, as well as the gesso and the white spray paint, my threads. I'll put my markers in this one. Then I'll add my clips here. I'll add my tweezers and bone folder here to my cutting tools. In this left outer pocket, I'll put my pens and pencil. In the middle here, I'll put my water brush, my pipette, and my mini mister. Oh, I didn't even show you this. I'm taking this as well. And then on this outside right pocket, I will add my paint brushes. I can also add my spatula. Then I need to put this somewhere. Yeah, I'll just put it in with the brushes. Then I'll put my gloves back here in this pocket. I'll put my needle booklet in the other one. And I'll add my rag, my embroidery thread, my brayer, sponges, acrylic block, distress oxide, and ink. Small stapler, blending tool. Then I'll clip my name tag on the side. And then of course there's my little art journal. I can put that here. Okay, I'd say this is pretty much full. I love how everything is organized in this way. I won't have a huge mess, hopefully, on my table. And of course I have all the pouches. So let's see if everything will actually fit into the bag. So first I'll add my organizer on the bottom. And that slides in beautifully. Love that. And then I have to put everything else on top. So there's my acrylic inks, my water container, my apron, and then all the pouches. One thing I almost forgot is my heat gun. Definitely need that if I'm going to be working with a lot of wet medium. So everything fits in beautifully. Even if I think of a little more supplies that I want to take, I'm not going to be stressed out about it. So this is beautiful and such an upgrade from last year. Perfect. And I still have this compartment available and this big pouch on the side here. So I'd say I am ready to go. I will share as much as I can from the Art Journal Festival itself. So stay tuned for that video coming soon. I hope this gave you some ideas of what to pack and how to pack it if you ever go to a workshop or a retreat. Love you guys. Mwah, mwah.